Pretty well done, right?
No, why not? Meditation and then Michael's videos.
Okay, as was saying before, we start to visit Brazil, Abadiânia, Hospital John of God, in 2011, 4 years ago. And it was very unusual trip because we didn't know anything. All we know, there is somebody named John of God, world famous healer and medium, which heal people. And we had some interview, and we had some testimonials of people who visited Brazil, Abadiânia Hospital, and we decided to go there. And how it looks like here, so that's a street, very small village, 1.5 hours away of airport in Brasilia. Brasilia is the capital of Brazil. And it's a small village and one basically street which goes to Casa. Casa, it's like hospital and on Portuguese. And it's a Wednesday, first day of the week, where it's open. Casa open for a public. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, only 3 days a week it's working, and people from all around the world. And I've never seen in my life so many people talking different languages in one place. And sometimes it's 2,000, sometimes it's even on a holiday, it's 5,000 people staying in line, visiting a hospital within 1 day. 3 days a week working, and all different kind of procedures there. First is meditation, twice a day. Meditation from 8 to 2, and from second shift from 2 to 5, approximately. Also, procedure called operation, which is a spiritual operation, not physical operation. No one touching you, no one cutting you, but it's operation, and it's very strict procedure after that. So people need to lie in a bed for 24 hours and just sleeping. That's a recommendation. Not even allowed to eat, of course, if you wish. So designated people come into your room, basically guide, and bring in food, and people may eat. After that, it's required 1 more day not to visit Casa because it's a big energy there. It could be affected your operation. Amazing thing is, even without cutting you, without touching you, when some people come into their doctors and going through Western procedure, any procedure in medical institution, like X-ray or some scan. So there is a science of operation, science of removing stitches, because it's like after any operation. It's on the 7th days in Casa, requirement for removing stitches, and that's also very, very strict. Other thing which is very unique, it's called sacred waterfall. So people coming to waterfall to get blessing from that sacred waterfall. Interesting, there are 3 bridges which symbolize past, present, and future. So everyone who comes through these bridges can clean, meditate. Like here, it's a meditation in movement, so people can clean their self of some negative karma, let's say, and then 3 times you may get into that waterfall, and that's by only John of God permission. So it's not allowed to go on your own for a sacred waterfall. And if there is no operation before, you may go on your own. It's like 15 minutes probably on foot, or you may hire taxi and go by taxi there. Also, what is interesting there, it's a very fresh, I would say, area, because it's a fresh air. It's a considered to be mountain area. It's not very high of a ground of sea level, but nevertheless, it's very comfortable weather. There is no humidity at all, and so at around sunrise, 5:30, 6 o'clock, people coming to some closest peak, and we may see sunrise there. After that, people again meditate, and Casa called Don Ignacio de Loyola, who is first very spiritual guy who established that one. And what else? Special procedure, because everyone who visited Abadiania and Casa going through crystal bed therapy. So there are several rooms on the property of Casa, and people going through these 20-40 minute sessions, and that's unique, very unique. That device, crystal bed device, came from higher forces, and it's blessed by John of God, and that's a unique healing process going on. So even again, no one touching you, no one cutting you, no one healing you, but nevertheless, people after those sessions feel very comfortable, very peaceful, and interesting thing, there are many changes in our physical body. How? That's no one understands by material world, but there is an explanation, which you can read on the site of sungates.com, sungateshealing.com. What else? Basically it. So we invite everyone to visit, to come to us.
Maybe Rita explain all the benefits of going with a guide, and maybe could you show the page on her website with a list of her services? It would help.
Yeah, one word before Rita will explain that there is a procedure. It's very strict order for many years, over 35, maybe 40 years. It's very strong recommendation come with guide, because first of all, guide is ignited and it's blessed by John of God. So not too many guides all around the world, couple hundred maybe, but not more. And if you go on your own, you're still on your own. You need to be joined to some guide anyway to go for sacred waterfall, for example. And guide has special attention with his group appeared before John of God. Also, guide may ask for some special questions. So that's why it's strongly recommended to go only with guide. And you may pick your own guide yourself. There are many guides all around the world, in the United States, but Sungate Center has our own guide, Rita board, me included. So if you'd like, so you may come to join our would say, Casa community. And also, we have blessing from John of God to do a Casa meditation, called Casa meditation. It's very unusual, and it's not too many centers who obtain a blessing from John of God to do this Casa meditation. Rita. Thank you.
Well, there is a few reasons why it's recommended to go with a guide, even though everyone is different, and there is no rule that said that you can only go to Casa with a guide, because there are so many rules that we need to follow. It is much easier when you're under somebody's vision, and guide can help you with the transformational process that happened there. Well, usually when I take the group, I have one-on-one conversation there where we can come up with the most important questions that arise for our health and happiness and anything that happened in our life. I also noticed that people who go there, well, it's actually my recommendation, not only my recommendation, but recommendation from volunteers there. When we go there to concentrate, to emphasize on our physical problems first, and then we can go deeper into our spiritual development, or we can look at any area of our life, and when we ask, we receive. So oftentimes people just put down their questions on a piece of paper and put them on a triangle, which is a symbol of Casa, or the prayer baskets. And things are happening. When we believe in magic, magic can happen. So my recommendation is to visit Sankey Center, meet people who've been there, talk to them, talk to me, and you may open your healing door to your healing process. Thank you very much.
Thank you.